Hi guys, hi friends. A few days have passed actually since I last recorded, and there are a few reasons for that. First of all, it took a lot of battery from my laptop to export, and it wasn't easy to find Wi-Fi. And it was kind of getting me out of the moment, because I had to think about that stuff. Like, oh my god, I need to export it, I need to find a place where I can upload it. And it was kind of stressful. So I put it to the side. I was like, alright, it's not the most important thing. Focus on what's important here, and that's been the process I've been in. And also just enjoying the journey, just being in the journey, and not getting distracted with recording and just always thinking, oh, how I'm gonna put that in the video. So yeah. And also the process of me building up courage to just play in front of people. And I'm gonna tell you a bit about that process now, what's been happening. So I have been through some cities in south mid France, and I've continuously upped the level of exposure when I played in public. First I just played on some little pathways next to a river where there were a few people. I just played, not for them, just for me, but for people to listen to, for people to witness. And then I've moved to cities, to little alleyways. I've done that once. And then I moved to a more public park. There were a lot of people. But I always did it without speakers, because first of all, it felt more comfortable because I didn't need to take that much space, and second of all, the regulations aren't that sure, and with speakers you mostly need a permit, is what I gathered through ChatGPT. But it's just too quiet without a speaker. You get drowned in the city and street noise, especially. I play a lot of soft and emotional songs, and it's too quiet. So my plan is that today I'm gonna go to Toulouse. I'm a 2.5 hour drive away from Toulouse, and I'm gonna play there with a speaker. And I'm just gonna see what happens if police is coming to me and say that I need to move. Then I'm just gonna move, obviously. I hope that I don't need to pay something, but I don't think so. So yeah, that's what I want to do. And it's been an interesting process. It's definitely been awkward at times. Yeah, I definitely had to gather a lot of courage to do those things, but it got easier and easier, and afterwards I was always it doesn't really fucking matter. No one cares, and I mean, if they do care, it's hopefully a positive thing, and if they're not positive towards you, it doesn't matter. Why would you make your worth of self, your feeling of self, dependent on anyone's opinion, while you wouldn't even agree to their way of life or to what they have to say anyway? So why would you give any of their opinions value? So yeah, it's okay to just be yourself and to fucking do what you want. You can do what you want, and it's not that big of a deal. What's gonna happen? The worst that's gonna happen is I'm gonna pay some fine, and I don't think that that's gonna happen if I'm friendly and just leave if I'm being asked to. So there's nothing bad that can come from it. And either way, anything that happens is just there to bring me into more of my own power. Everything that happens in my life is there for me to grow, to use it, and to become more of my true self. And I really feel like that's what part of the journey is about. Just becoming more of who I really am. And going for the things that I want to do. Knowing that I'm worthy to do them. And just giving myself also the stage that I deserve. Allowing myself to be witnessed. Allowing myself to take up space and to be who I really am and to be witnessed in that. No matter what other people think. Like when I played on the streets, I didn't really have any interactions with people. No one gave me money. I mean, I didn't play that long. But yeah, there weren't really... I smiled at some people. There weren't really any big interactions, but who cares? Like I was there. I shined my light, I left my energy there, which I feel like is fucking needed. Have you seen the state of cities these days? I don't know, but the energy is always kind of dense there, and it's like a lot of tourism, a lot of consumerism. Not the lightest stuff. But anyways, that's kind of the update. I don't know if I'm gonna film more again, or if I'm just gonna keep it at that pace. I don't want to do anything that I'm not feeling called to, and if it's distracting me from what is actually going on, which is like the process and like the journey happening, then I'm not gonna indulge in it too much. So yeah, I feel like that's the most important thing either way, like what's really going on within me. So if I update you on that, then that's fine, I guess. Maybe I can throw in some extra like videos of where I am, but I didn't really film much because I didn't want to carry the camera all the time. But I'll show you outside the window. I really enjoyed sleeping in the car. I really enjoyed sleeping in the car. It's so chill. I'm like next to some city on the hills. Yeah. I think it's called Milo. I don't know. Well, anyway, that's it. My people, my friends, my lovely humans, and yeah, see you.